What a day, you guys. It is election day, and I'm sure you are on the edge of your seat, riddled with anxiety. But I'm here to give you all the latest reality TV tea. Tom Sandoval, is he suing NBC? Is he the latest casualty to join the reality reckoning? We also have Tori Spelling that's dishing on her hookup back in the day with Brian Austin Green, back in the 90210 days. And Sutton's getting called out by Monica Garcia. Yeah, let's get into it. You're listening to No Filter with Zack Peter, your go-to source for all the latest pop culture and reality TV tea, served fresh all week long. Now, let's dive in. What up? Welcome on in, welcome on in, welcome on in. What's going on? I just want to say I am sending love to everyone today. I know a lot of people are riddled with anxiety right now. I know it's election day, so I know a lot of people have a lot of feelings. Remember, at the end of the day, we are all Americans. We all bleed the same. We are all humans. We have different values, we have different priorities, we have different issues that matter more to us than others. So be kind to each other today. Whether somebody's voting red or blue, or whether they're voting pink like Al Woods, we're all people at the end of the day. Let's not forget that. Okay. Najat's like, not me. I'm cool. I feel like I'm kind of cool too, right? Like, I'm kind of like, I'm good. You know, I'm not like, I'm a little anxious, but I'm also just like, listen, at the end of the day, regardless of what happens, we just have to continue to stay awake. We have to continue for fighting for the issues that matter to us. And, it's all good in the neighborhood. All right. We will be okay. It will all be okay. We'll take it one day at a time, one step at a time. Okay. No more fear mongering. No more jumping to the worst case scenario. No more jumping to all the hypotheticals. And what if this happens? And what if that happens? And what if this happens? And look at this one. Look at that one. Look at this one. Look at that one. Lori says, I got emotional voting. Listen, yeah, it's a very, I hate to say this is like the most important election ever because I feel like we say that every 4 years. We're like, this is the most important election. No, this is the most important election ever. End up says, are you going to stay up late tonight? I don't know. I usually fall asleep. That's what happened with the World Series. Remember, I was all into the World Series and I was like, yes, go Dodgers, go Dodgers. And then I fell asleep. And then I heard all the fireworks and I was like, oh, so listen, maybe I'll be watching the election and then next thing you know, I'll be hearing the riots outside and I'll be like, oop, now I guess we have a winner. um, we'll see. We shall. Oh, thank you, Danny. Gifting Zack Pack memberships. Woo woo. Oh, yeah. Artist says she's glad she voted early. I'm glad I voted early too. So. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, it's all gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. Jess is laughing. She said the riots. You think I'm joking? I live in downtown. I've seen the riot. I was here in 2020. I've seen this shit go down. When shit goes down, it goes down. And I'm just like, not today, Satan. Not today. Um, luckily I'm not as close to what's the town hall, right? That's what it's called. Oof. Here we go. Let's get it. Listen, at the end of the day, we're all people. I'm just a normal gay guy that wants to just live my life. Okay? That's all. I'm sending everybody love today. I don't care who you voted for. I care who you are as a person every day. Najat says, hello, Rodney King. Yeah, I remember that too. Well, I wasn't old enough to like remember it, but I know of the riots as well. Listen, LA has its moments. And Deb says, I'm definitely watching the news all day. These are the times when the best kooky live interviews happen. I know. Danny says the whole last 2 weeks have felt like personal riots in your life. No shit. No shit. Not even the last 2 weeks, the last 4 or 5 weeks. It's been like, whoa. It's funny though, because not funny, but it was really sweet. I had a friend, not somebody that I don't think you guys really know who this person is. because they're not like a content creator or anything. But I've been friends with her for a very long time. And she texted me this morning and she's just like, "Hi, friend, just checking in on you. How are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm good. I feel good today." And she's just like, "Okay." I was like, "Why are you checking on me?" She's like, "I don't know. You've just been in a lot of like drama that's playing out so publicly lately. And it just seems like, it could be a lot and a little, I'm just checking on you, just making sure you're okay." And I'm like, "Listen, honey, I'm good. The truth came out. Um, I'm good." I text Sheena this morning. I text MJ this morning. Sheena, responded to me, and I expressed how I felt. I also gave her grace. I also, said, "Listen, I'm sorry if I came at you, if I came a little too hot last week. It was just, this is my name and my character that I'm defending." Sent something similar to MJ as well. Like I said, truth always comes out at the end of the day, and it did. And I found out the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Um, Sheena responded, which was great. MJ just gave me a thumbs up, which was fine. You know, it's just crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Um, but yeah, my life is good. Like now that that's settled, now that all the hatchets have been buried, I have nothing against anybody. I feel fine. There was a contract issue that was finally settled yesterday, and I was so happy about it because it was just so liberating and freeing. And I just felt like I could breathe. There were just decisions that come across my desk that I had to make. And part of me was like, I don't know what decision to make. And I know I want this decision, but I'm not sure about this decision. And I was like, you know what, universe, I'm just putting it on, I'm letting it all go. I'm relinquishing control of everything and I'm trusting you to handle it. Show me how good it gets, universe. Show me how good it gets. And so that's what's about to happen. Mm-mm-mm-mm. You can only do what you can do. You reached out, so done. Yeah, like I did my thing. I said my thing. You know. But I did see that people were defending me on Instagram and on YouTube. I didn't know this until somebody posted in the No Filter Reality Tea Facebook group that people were like going onto the shenanigans accounts, which first of all, guys, we don't need to do that. We don't need to slam Sheena's comments. I'm glad that they were nice comments about me. I appreciate that. But we don't need to slam any of the comments. If you like Sheena, great. If you don't like Sheena, that's your business. Support who you want to support. But like I was surprised when people were like, go on Instagram, look on Instagram, look on YouTube. And I was like, oh wow. I was not expecting people to like I felt like Taylor Swift for like the first 15 years of her career, she was like, "Oh my god, I won an award." That's how I feel anytime anybody like publicly defends me. Um, I'm always very grateful. And Eb says, "Zach, I saw a YouTube video of someone explaining things that happened between you and Adam. It was like an old school behind the music on YouTube." Really? Somebody was there a new one? Oh god, are people making videos about it? Zach, Adam. Oh my god, how funny. My neighbor just texted me and she's like, "Why?" Um, she's like, "Why is everything boarded up?" It's like, oh, somebody did Dollar Drama? Somebody did a video. Zach Peter versus Up and Adam, the real drama of the Bravo podcast. Oh my god, how funny. That's so wild. I didn't even realize that was up there. Wow. Oh, I look so cute here. Um, I kind of want to watch this now. How long is this video? This is so funny. Well, it was 6 days ago, so, like, do we have the true Hollywood story now? Oh my god, we have clips, dollar drama, receipts, proof, time. Oh my god, it's a 40-minute video. Okay, we're not watching that now. I'm glad that was a nice photo of me that they used in the thumbnail, though. Nobody needs to slam, but I can totally still yeah, thank you, guys. I appreciate the love, I appreciate the support. Let's do a live watch, grab the popcorn. Well, listen, that's the video we'll show. I don't know, they probably dragged me. I don't know if they dragged me or not. Drag me, Monique. Dollar drama on YouTube. We'll see if I get dragged in that. Maybe, maybe not. Um, I noticed a video recently, but thought it was from a few months ago. Yeah, there are a few of them from when the Bourbon Room story initially leaked last year, and everyone's like, "We believe Zach, and Zach seems to be telling the truth." And now, guess what? A bitch has been vindicated. You literally cannot go one podcast without mentioning it. It's a little obsessive. Thank you. I appreciate that. This is my real life, but I appreciate that I'm obsessed with my life. I mean that nicely. Move on. I am, but like there was an update this morning. I text Sheena and MJ, and and then I saw people were defending me on the internet. So there was an update. I posted an update. Sheesh. Is it the True Hollywood story? What's up with Brandy's tweets? What's going on with Brandy's tweets? Is Brandy tweeting something else again? Let's see. Let's look at Brandy's tweets, and then we'll get into the. Sorry, it's a slow news day, guys. So that's why I'm kind of just rambling a bit. Oh no, she's making her money. She posts these things, like, oh, pray for Kim Richards. Oh, pray for Mauricio. Oh, Real Housewives star dies. She's paid. These are all like celeb buzz articles. They pay her to post the link to an article with a clickbait headline, and every time somebody clicks on it, she gets paid. So you're paying her bills. I mean, it's better than her showing her coochie on OnlyFans, right? Which, by the way, you guys, there was somebody that started following me, or well, actually, a few people that have started following me on the Twitter and the Instagram. And somebody came onto Twitter and they're like, "What's your alt?" And I was like, "My alt? You think I have an alt? Alt is like where you have an alternate Twitter account where you post like naughty photos." I don't have an alt, but I was so flattered that they thought I had an alt. Listen, I would tell you, be like, "Listen, I got an alt, and if you want it, I'll DM you the handle." But I don't have an alt. I've never really thought of having an alt or making an alt. Like, it was just very strange. But anyway, he was like, "What's your alt?" And I was like, "My alt is my DMs, homie. You want to see me? You want to see, you want to see a hot dog, hot diggity dog? DM me." And then he DM'd me on Instagram, and we were having a very flirty, hot exchange. And I was like, "Oh," and he lives in LA. I was like, "Okay, look at that. Twitter being the new dating app." Artist says, "If you don't like what Zack has to say, then why are you here?" Thank you, artist. Thank you. Then Brandy turned off the comments. I was like, "Heck no, I'm not clicking that link, right?" It's spam. Zack and the Squirrel Daddy. Ooh, Squirrel Daddy. Squirrel Daddy's busy. Squirrel Daddy has a whole like okay. If you go down the Squirrel Daddy's OF account, like he's putting things in the back door. I was like, "Oh my goodness, the back door is unlocked. It is unlocked, and anybody can come in." You already have no filter, no need for an alt. Yeah, exactly. I don't need an alt. Oh wait, well, yeah. Some people have like political alts. Some people have like naughty alts. Yeah, Zach and the Squirrel. I don't know. The Squirrel Daddy is a little naughty, naughty. I was like, ooh, oh, he's stuffing himself with corn nuts. But listen, justice for Peanut the Squirrel. Okay, let's see. What else do we have on the roster? I guess we can talk about Tom Sandoval. Um, oh yeah, Joe Mendoza found Squirrel Daddy. Like, there's like this website where like people can leak like OF. I don't know. They leak stuff in this like website. I don't even know what it's called, but they post like the photos on that website. And Joe was able to find the Squirrel Daddy's content for free without having to pay the $5 a month. But also, Joe assured me that I'm not on that website. So I was like, why not? Like, guys, let's do it. I really like you with the dark hair. You look so young and fresh. Thank you. There we go. Um, so let's see. Okay, so Tom Sandoval is talking to Page Six. Tom Sandoval is talking to Page Six about the reality reckoning. Okay, so he's claiming that over the summer, the Rachel Levis's attorneys, Friedman and Garagos, that they had approached his attorneys because he was repped by, or he was rep. Are these his current? I don't know if these are his current attorneys. No, because wasn't he currently represented by the Garagos brother? Anyway, Friedman and Garagos were the ones that were leading the charge for the whole reality reckoning. Well, Bethany's reality reckoning. Well, Tom's claiming that recently, over the summer, they offered a deal. Tom said that his lawyer told him that they had offered a deal. They came to him and they said, "We got an offer for you. We know you're not going to take it, but we have to bring it to you because we're your attorneys and this is a deal that they've made. If you point the finger at NBC Universal, they'll drop the case against you. And so Tom says that his lawyers asked if he would be willing to say, yes, NBC is the one behind the whole affair leak. They're the ones that put me up to revealing the affair to Ariana, that like NBC or Bravo orchestrated this whole thing, right? So Rachel Levis's team made that clear that they would be willing, if he was willing to join their reality reckoning, Rachel wouldn't sue him after all. And then apparently the law group that represents Tom, they released a comment to Page Six as well. And they said, we're unable to comment on settlement offers made to our client. Okay, so this is his current representation. So this is something that this was a recent offer that they made to him. This is a recent like settlement, or not settlement, but like a recent deal that they offered to drop the lawsuit against him. But so Tom's attorneys are saying, we're unable to comment on a settlement offer made to our client, but it is my impression that from the onset, Levis planned on making the studios her real target, as evidenced by various passages in the lawsuit they filed against Tom and Ariana. Tom Sandoval has consistently stated that the studios had absolutely nothing to do with the unfortunate events that unfolded. And then Page Six in the article goes on to like remind everybody that the Garagos and Friedman sent Bravo or sent NBC Universal that letter that their day of reckoning has arrived and that they were going to come to them. They had a number. Remember that, like, we have a number of reality stars that are ready to tell their stories. And Page Six shadily added, but they have yet to file any claims, which is true. They dropped Brandy Glanville. It doesn't seem that anybody else has come forward. Leah is doing her own lawsuit separately outside of the reality reckoning. Caroline is doing her lawsuit separately outside of the reality reckoning. We'll find out, I believe, later this month if Leah's lawsuit is going to move forward or if it's going to get dismissed. And Caroline's lawsuit is still in limbo. Bravo's still fighting to get that one dismissed as well. So we'll see what happens there. But it's crazy. Did we ever think Tom Sandoval would join the reality reckoning? Lori says Tom Sandoval's making sure he might get back on TV. Yeah, Tom Sandoval's not trying to come after NBC Universal. He knows that that would ruin everything. Like, what a ding dong, you know? But this also kind of just shows that like Rachel Leviss isn't interested in justice for the revenge porn case, because that's not the reality. She's not focused on that. If her attorneys are willing to like go after the network, like then they're not really, if they're willing to drop the case against Tom, it's not really about Tom. So please don't let it be about Tom. It's about Tom. I just don't know if this is true. What what is he lying? What if he's lying? I mean, it's possible that he's lying, but his attorneys are also, speaking to Page Six as well. I think, okay, so this is probably their legal strategy to get the case against Tom dismissed. Because if you think about it, if they're planting the seed in the press and people pick up on it, then it's showing that Rachel's motivation is and has always been to get money rather than it was to seek justice. Because you also have to factor in, like, if she really wanted to seek justice, then weren't there any criminal charges filed? Like, why didn't she go that route? Jenny says this has been going on a long time. What a drag. Well, it's going to go on even longer because their next hearing isn't until November 2025, a whole year from now. Marianne Stout says Tom Sandoval is smart enough to not bite the hand that feeds him. Take note, Brandy. Yeah, and Brandy got dropped by her attorneys. Tom definitely thought about suing the network. I think he would do whatever makes him the most money. Yes, but I also think he's smart, right? He's not going to burn his bridge with NBC Universal. That would be really dumb of him to burn that bridge. Look at Brandy. Brandy's totally assed out. Mallory says Rachel's mad. Her time on Vanderpump Rules showed her ass, so she wants them to pay. Yeah. She was fine with the show before. She loved doing the show before. She's just an interesting one. But whatever. It's funny. My neighbor's like, why is everything boarded up on, you know, on your street. I'm like, "'Cause my part of town don't play." Um, is he smart though? Is Tom smart? Well, I mean, he has attorneys that are representing him. I'm assuming he's trusting them. Lori says, "If you can't sleep tonight, watch Roni. It'll help." Watch there you go. If anyone has any trouble or anxiety sleeping tonight, just watch the Roni reboot. And Deb says, "I think he's more calculated and doesn't want to burn a bridge now that the opportunity of winning the lawsuit is lower." Yes, I agree. NYCDNP says, "But Rachel is not interesting. That's the problem." Yeah. I mean, I think they wanted her back last season, but I just don't, I don't know. If Bravo is pausing Tom like they did Brandy, I think Tom would have stooped to Brandy's level. No, I don't think so. I think he would have waited it out. Because remember, even, I mean, he's technically on pause right now. The whole show is on pause right now. But he knows, you know, suing NBC is just not the way to go, right? Like, it's just the house always wins. A housewife told me that. She's like, "Remember, the house always wins." And I was like, "All right, you're right." And also, there's nobody else in the reality reckoning. Like, the reality reckoning has died. Where's Bethany? Where's the almighty leader of the reality reckoning? Where does she go? End up says, "Yeah, he's not as sloppy as Brandy." No, Brandy's scrappy, and Brandy will do anything, and she'll throw her hand, out first if she can, But she also had, attorneys that were telling her like, "You have a case, and it's gonna be fine." Marianne Stout said, "Rachel's busy learning how to launch rockets." Oh yeah, she has her new very smart rocket scientist boyfriend now. Tammy, maybe Vanderpump Rules needs younger servers and start new. No, look at the Roni reboot. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. The reality has wrecked. The reckoning has wrecked. Yep. Mimir says, "Zach, did you get my super chat?" Oh, let me see. Oh, yes, Mimir. There we go. Ooh, we just got 2 new members right now. Fans decided to join your members only video. Oh, fans decided to join to see your members only video. Oh, thank you. And thank you, Mimir, for the super chat. I appreciate you. Brittany says, never announce my leaving, but I have to go vote. I'm a vote in-person election day person. This is your sign to go vote. Let's appreciate we get a voice, so use yours like Zack does. There you go. Thank you, Brittany. It's Brittany, bitch. Mm-mm-mm. I voted. Oh, sorry, wrong nipple. I voted. I have my sticker right here. Vote for what's important to you. Be smart. Think with your heart, but also think with your head. Be logical. You know, do what, I love you either way. Whoever you vote for, still love you. Not, you know, I mean, don't fuck it up, but also still love you. um, Janet says, "Stop trying to make the 2.0 version of things. Fans crave new original content, not remakes." Thank you, Janet. The only time we want a remake is when it's been like 20 years and the original stars are coming back and, there's like an update. So, oh my God, Zach, can you say "let me be clear" in Obama voice? Let me be clear. I can't do Obama voice. Why are you trying to get me canceled? People are gonna be like, "Oh, now Zach's doing a black scent." Like, no, I'm not doing it. What do you think? I fell out of a coconut tree? Laura says, "Vote for the senior species." Lizzie, I'm getting ready to vote too. Go, Lizzie. Go, Lizzie. Go, Lizzie. Go, Lizzie. Mm, 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 What's that silly little Trump dance? Where he's like, oh, uh, uh, uh. Vote. Yes. Michelle says, "Don't fuck it up." Yeah, that's what I said. Don't fuck it up. Okay. I respect you. I love you. All that, all the love. Don't fuck it up. Lee voted at 7 a.m. this morning. Wow. Where did you guys vote? I need to know. Like, is it an important vote or is it like a California vote? Because like California, our votes don't fucking matter here in California. But like, where did you vote? That's what's important. I need to know where you're voting. Um, yeah. Like, are we voting in Pennsylvania? Are we voting in Florida? Are we voting in Nevada? Arizona? Okay. 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 Cheryl said she took out the garbage this morning. That's what we got to do. PA. Okay, Michelle voted in PA. Okay, Michelle, don't fuck this up. I love you, but don't fuck this up. And vote for your local issues. That's the more important thing. Sharon voted in Michigan. Good for Sharon. Tammy voted in Illinois. Dina voted in Florida. Lee voted in Chicago. Mallory voted in Oregon. Okay, let's do this. Let's get this country back on track, right? Oh, man. Amanda voted in NC. Stupid voted in Texas. I don't like calling that's his screen name. The screen name, I just want to clarify to everybody, the screen name is stupid. Like that's his name. I'm not calling him stupid. I'm not saying his screen name sounds stupid. That's literally the name of the screen name, which I hate. I feel so bad. Christina voted in California. Great. Michelle says working hard to not screw it up in PA. Okay. Florida here, California, New Jersey. Cheryl says, in Florida, we have a lot of garbage. Listen, I've been called garbage, and I've been called worse. Call me whatever you want. I'm just a normal gay guy trying to live my best life. Call them by their name, stupid. But sorry, that's the thing, you know? I don't want to call them stupid because that's their screen name. But can we just get a new get a new screen name? Bobby Martinez voted in Texas. NYC voted in NYC. Enda voted in Nevada. Went up. Leslie voted in Texas. Jamie voted in New York. Upstate. Is there a difference between upstate and downstate? Stupid said yes, Daddy Asha. You know, I kind of like when people call me Daddy. You know, like I don't know, like kind of like does something to me. Like it kind of turns me on a little bit. A little like, you know. Casey voted early in New York. Tiffany voted in Ohio. Okay, okay. Diane voted in Illinois. At Lynette voted in Las Vegas. Laura says, don't be stupid, stupid. Love seeing the reach of this chat. Yeah, we're all over the place. Do we have anybody international? Wow, Crystal's been a member for 16 months now, well over a year. Let's get it, Crystal. Get it, girl. She voted in Colorado. Hey. And she's a Zack supporter. Who's a Zack supporter? Oh, Dollar Drama. Oh, okay. Dollar Drama. Let's get it, Dollar Drama. Let's get it, girl. We love that. We love Zack supporters. We're going to make podcasts. I almost said make podcasts great again. But like, I feel like my podcast is already great. We don't need to change anything here. Let's get it. Trisha said, I'm going to change my screen name to The Brilliant Trisha. So that way when I call you out, it says The Brilliant Trisha. Does Canada count as international? Sure, Mamir. China. Okay, we have China in the house. We have Canada in the house. All right, let's see. What else do we have to cover? Oh, Tori Spelling. She slept with Brian Austin Green, which is old news. But so she did her she did a podcast episode with Brian Austin Green. And we'll get into that in just a sec. But first, we've officially entered the holiday season. The holiday season. And I know we have all this sugary, carby goodness that we're excited for, but I'm not excited for the sugar rampage. And I know you're not either, especially if you got kids. Am I right? But don't worry because I've got your new holiday season secret weapon, and that is BioRay. And specifically, their new teen line, Raise by BioRay, for teens who want to feel good. My family's been taking BioRay supplements for well over a decade now. They're tinctures, so they're liquid supplements that you just drop into your coffee, drop into your water. Sometimes, like if you're like me, I drop them into my apple cider mimosa, which is a new recipe I learned. Maybe I'll share it on Instagram. But BioRay formulas are the plant medicine that you've been looking for. They're tasty liquid tinctures, perfect for the whole family, so you don't have to worry about swallowing pills or mixing powders. They're already liquid tinctures ready to go. Plant-based medicine. And their new Raise line is great for helping those angsty teens. Life is Peachy drops help calm you down when those mood swings come on and they bring on the peachy vibes. If you got a moody teen, Life is Peachy may be right for you. Thinking cap drops can help with the ability to stay alert and pay attention. We might need some thinking drops with the election. All Systems Glow is a nutritious boost that can help charge those picky eaters. If you got a picky eater, you may want to consider All Systems Glow. And then Dream Machine can help your teen wind down from all the noisy thoughts in their head before bed. Whatever you need, BioRay has you covered. It's BioRay for the whole family, but you can give Raised by BioRay a try today if you want to check it out for your teens. Be sure to use code ZACK, Z-A-C-K, for 10% off your next order right now at BioRay.com. That's code ZACK, Z-A-C-K, at BioRay, B-I-O-R-A-Y, BioRay.com right now and score that 10% off. You'll thank me later. Also, I don't know if you watched yesterday's episode of the show, but uncommon goods should be on your list for your holiday shopping, right? Spark something uncommon this holiday with just the right gift from Uncommon Goods. The busy holiday season is here, and Uncommon Goods makes it less stressful with incredible hand-picked gifts for everyone on your list, all in one spot. Gifts that spark joy, wonder, and delight, and that it's exactly what I wanted feeling, right? They scour the globe for original, handmade, absolutely remarkable things. Somehow, they know exactly the perfect gift for every single person that you know. A few of mine, I mean, barware. I love the custom barware that they have on there. I'm getting some from my bar, I'm getting some from my mama, getting some from my stepmom. They have like, depending on the category, whether it's for women, whether it's for men, whether it's for dad, whether it's for the sports lovers in your life, they have subcategories that can get a gift for everyone on your list, and it's the perfect gift. I even started doing a little shopping for myself, which is why yesterday I had on my The Dog Father pullover crew neck, which I love very, very much. It's very cute, and I was looking super fly. When you shop at Uncommon Goods, you're supporting artists and small independent businesses. Many of their handcrafted products are made in small batches, so you got to shop now before they sell out this holiday season. And you want to start shopping early. That way, you have them arrive in time. Uncommon Goods looks for products that are high quality, unique, and often handmade or made in the US. For holiday hosts and hostess gifts to the coolest finds for kids to hits for everyone from lovers to diehard sports fans, Uncommon Goods has something for everyone. And it's not the same old selections that you can find just anywhere else, right? Like these are unique gifts that will be perfection. Okay. Your family, your friends, they're going to love them. Your boss, your mistress, they're going to love it, right? To get 15% off your next gift, go to uncommongoods.com/nofilter. That's uncommongoods.com/nofilter for 15% off. You can also use code NOFILTER for 15% off. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Uncommon Goods. We're all out of the ordinary. Okay, what should we talk about next? Sharon says, Zach, you're putting a smile on my face. Love how you are mentioning your sponsor. Of course, I have to mention my sponsors because I love them. Ooh, we got another vote in Iowa. Billy said, I just ordered one of those jellyfish lamps advertised everywhere from Uncommon Goods. I hope so. I hope so. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Dre voted in Colorado. Trisha says, my husband asked Google this morning what radio station is playing Christmas music. He was so excited he called me. I'm like, WTF, it's not even Thanksgiving yet. He loves Christmas. I went to the store yesterday or the day before and they were already playing Christmas music. And I'm like, what? Already? Thank you, Sandra, Jersey girl. Guys, hit the like button if you're enjoying this episode. Be sure to comment if you're watching on YouTube or leave a review. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple, reviews go far. Please leave reviews, all the good reviews. Love you, love you, love you. But so Tori Spelling, she went on her podcast, Miss Spelling. She had Brian Austin Green on. It's the second time she's had Brian Austin Green on. And they were talking about hooking up. And they seem to have like a very different idea of what their relationship was. Because Brian Austin Green's like, we never really dated and we were never officially like boyfriend and girlfriend. And she's like, but yeah, but like we had like sexual tension and we were flirty and we were hooking up. And I was like, oh, now doesn't that sound kind of familiar? Doesn't it? Haven't we been there before, right? We're friends, but we're not dating, but we're hooking up and we're flirty and there's sexual tension and, you know, all that good thing. Mm, 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 mm. But so they definitely seem to be in disagreement with what they think their relationship was. Cause he's like, in your book, you said that we were like dating or you phrased it that way. And she's like, well, but like, and he's like, and it wasn't like that at all. And she's like, he's like, we had like a brother sister connection. She's like, well, you don't really fuck your brother or your sister. You shouldn't. You're not supposed to. So, but she details about their first ever hookup, which he doesn't even remember. She's like, it was at Disneyland. He was like, what? It was at Disneyland? We hooked up at Disneyland? Like, what, on the Matterhorn? You were riding my Matterhorn? And she was like, no, I wasn't riding your Matterhorn. You sent me on Splash Mountain. You know, I sat on your face and then suddenly you were in Splash Mountain too. So sorry, those are dirty jokes. But no, she was like, no, it was at your hotel room at Disneyland. We were, I guess, on some promotional tour or something, and they went to Disneyland. They were fighting, and then he's like, but I love you. And then they went back and had sex for the first time in his hotel room. And apparently they've hooked up a few times, even at Shannon Doherty's house. So who knows what the nature of their relationship actually was. But it was interesting because they're like debating like what, and I'm kind of like, but Brian, like, I don't know. Like you were kind of dating her, but you weren't officially dating her. So that's why you're like, we didn't date and we weren't boyfriend and girlfriend because you were being a fuck boy. You know, you feel me? Michelle says you need to collab on some Biore holiday cocktail recipes for us. I think that's what I want to do. I think I'm going to share my apple cider mimosa. Apple cider mimosa now that it's apple picking season, and obviously apple cider was like a thing. So I was thinking of doing that and putting in some like liver lover from Biore because I like liver lover because it helps if you're a drinker or a coffee drinker or an alcohol drinker. Like it just helps keep the liver strong. Um, but yeah, I was thinking of putting some of the Life is Peachy drops and the liver lover drops into like a an apple cider mimosa. Oh, that sounds yummy, right? Trisha says some podcaster said that Teddy's divorce is fake. Teddy's divorce is not fake. It's literally filed in court. They listed their date of separation as I think October 20th, so it's been a couple weeks. So yeah. Oh wow, look at Wanda Lee gifting all the Zack Pack memberships. Wow, you guys are so sweet and generous. Dalladonna supported you. Yay! I can't wait to watch Dalladonna's video. Right on, Zach. Can we do Thanksgiving first? I agree. Can we do Thanksgiving first? The happiest place on earth? Yeah. Disneyland, the happiest place on earth. They're both single now, right? Okay, thank you for bringing this up, Lee. I kind of feel like Brian and Tori should date. Like, why aren't they dating? Like, that would be so. Brian just likes young, like hot girl. Like, he was married to Megan Fox. Like, that's his type. But like, listen, I would totally date Brian Austin Green. You know, the other day I went to this event and there was this like Real Housewives producer and he was like a little bit older, but he was like, Zach, are you single? And I was like, I am single. He's like, are we looking for a husband for you? And I was like, sure. And I was like, wait, you want to be my husband? Like, I was kind of feeling it. I was like, even though he's like a little older and like, I was like, I could do that. Like, I can do this, I'm into that. I'm kind of feeling this vibe, you know, take it for a spin. It's not like it's Hugh Hefner. Hmm. Do Zach's holiday cocktail countdown to Christmas. Oof, could you imagine? Apple cider and mead is my current favorite mixed drink. Mead? What is mead? 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 I don't know what mead is. No way she would do a fake divorce and her kids might. Yeah, she's not for faking this divorce at all. Miss Hilton, you must be with the curling bugs. Tori is a whole lot of. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. She does have a lot of kids and debt. And Brian Austin Green's probably like, listen, I got enough kids. I don't need to be doing all this. I don't need to take on all your kids too. Right? He's like, I'm not Ryan. I don't need a Jen situation where you and your 5 kids move in. Oh, mead is honey wine. What the fuck is honey wine? Honey wine? That sounds awful. Honey wine. Hmm. Mead is like a honey wine. So you're making wine from honey? That sounds terrible for me. Lori said mead is so old-timey. Yeah, just like VA. VA is old-timey. What is this? Um, I feel so good. I feel so good. I finally ended a contract with someone. It was so crazy. Maybe I should save this for members only 'cause maybe you guys don't really care, but it was just I was remember when I was telling you about, like, people were trying to tell me that I wasn't brand safe and I was a little too controversial or whatever, you know? And I was like, "You clearly don't get me or my this brand or this show. Like, hello, it's me. I'm always gonna say what's on my mind. I'm always gonna pop off," you know? Only to find out it was never a brand safety issue because we finally talked to the brands and realized there was the brands had no issue. They knew me. They're like, we know you. We've listened to your show. We've edited your show. Like, we fully believe and support you." And I was like, "Thank you." Like, when I tell you the level of vindication this week and all once you turn on the lights, all the cockroaches scurry. Lies get exposed. Has anyone ever tasted Mujan? I don't know, Sue. What is that? Miss Hilton, you must be worth $1 trillion. You better thank a union worker. Depending on the company, I'd like to be in and try like to try a wine or a really sweet one. Oh yeah, the honey wine. Yeah. Trisha said that makes me laugh. What makes you laugh? I like to make you laugh. Laura says we have concerns, but not about brand safety. Yeah. Okay. Sutton is getting called out by Monica Garcia, which is interessante. So she said something about how like Monica makes her think of somebody that works at a nail salon. She made some sort of reference to Monica working at a nail salon, and Monica was very unhappy about that. She was very angry, and she was calling out Sutton. So Monica is not a slut for Sutton. She called Sutton absolute filth for comparing her to a nail salon worker, which I didn't really understand what she meant by that. I think she means like because nail salon workers are like gossipy, and Monica seems like a really gossipy kind of I don't know, I didn't really understand the nail salon comment because I know when people often make nail salon, like, stereotype jokes, it's usually in reference to, like, Asian women, right? Like, elderly Asian women with heavy, thick accent, like, that's the stereotype. So, to me, I was kinda confused, um, because she isn't white, LOL. Well, that's what I was confused, but, like, is that what she was trying to say? Monica has some balls. Monica yeah. That she does. But so anyway, yeah, she said that she's scared of her, scared of Monica because she was playing this game with Lisa Barlow and they were trying to guess the housewives. And Lisa Barlow was like throwing shade at Dorit because Dorit was over. She was like, "Oh, she lives well beyond her means." And then Sutton's like, "Oh, Dorit," like that game where you have to like guess the housewife. Um, so yeah, they were playing the guess, and yeah, it was just she shaded Dorit, which Dorit, I guess Sutton is saying that Dorit's the real villain this season and that there's a lot of drama between Dorit and Sutton. Like, not just Dorit and Kyle, but Dorit and Sutton have a big falling out. And Sutton's like, trust me, there's a lot more than what you saw in that trailer. So there seems to be a lot more than what we saw in that trailer, according to Sutton. So if you're a slutton for Sutton, there you go. But so anyway, she made the comment about um, Sutton calling her or saying that she looks like someone that works at a nail salon. And even Lisa was just like, "She works at a nail salon?" And then she's like, "No, she doesn't work at a nail salon. She just looks like she works at a nail salon or acts like she works at a nail salon or something." I don't get the nail salon comment. I really don't. I don't understand. And again, if Monica were Asian, then I'd be like, "Oh, that's like a racist stereotype joke." But I don't get it. I don't know. I think Sutton fell out of a coconut tree. The level, and so Monica then went for it and she wrote on Instagram, "The level of absolute filth this video has me completely astounded. She looks like she works at a nail salon. Sutton, I am shocked. Shocked that you would say something like this, especially since we've met a couple of times and had such nice conversations. And I've always said how kind you were to me. I am shocked at this conversation as a whole, but to say Why would you be scared of Jen Shah? You women are out of control, and this is nasty for so many reasons. Also, I haven't gone to the nail girl since she started doing Angie K back at the beginning of season 4. Oh, because that's how it came up is, um, there was a nail girl that I guess they were all going to that was spreading rumors, and Lisa Barlow, like, made a comment about, like, "I know, like, there's the nail salon lady that, like, likes to talk, and Monica talks to her or something." So, I don't know. Sutton always speaks out of, listen, we've seen enough from Sutton. We know Sutton. We know who she is. Rebecca says, "Don't drag nail salon don't drag salon technicians." Yeah, that's a good spin, Zach. I don't know if you're mad at me for that spin or not or what. Um, Endeb says, "I think the celebrity nail people are heavily made up and trendy looking." Endeb says, "Or like Claws, remember that show with Niecy Nash?" Oh, maybe that's what she means. Like they're like so over the top and their style is so like fabulous. Mm. Joe says, "Can you imagine if Sutton had said that to Crystal?" Could you imagine? Oh my God, Crystal. No, Crystal was so fake, and that's why she was aligning with like Sutton has said so many things that Crystal could have held her to the fire about and did not. Because when she had her little alliance with Crystal and Garcelle, or with Sutton and Garcelle could do no wrong, right? But they were forever holding Dorit to the fire for every little infraction that Dorit may have said, or like they were taking Dorit out of context. Um, I'm just like, hello. The writing is on the wall. The, you know, the vodka is in the purse. I never watched Claws, but I did see the promotions for it. Danny says, "I think she meant it in like a gossip way." Yeah, that's kind of how I read it too, but I know a lot of other people are, um, you know, a lot of other people are trying to take it as like, oh, it was racially motivated or something. But I'm like, but she's not even like Asian. Zach is a nail tech ally. Oh my god, I can't be an ally for everybody, yo. I like at some point I have to draw the line and be like, find a new face, you know. Go get, have Brian Bailey stand up for all the nail technician allies. I can't save them all. I'm already a straight ally and a senior species ally. Oh man. Monica needs to she does need well, Monica's always out to, talk some smack. How many ally patches do you have? Too many. Zach is a hetero hero. Oh, I like that better. I like that term better than straight ally. I'm a hetero hero. There we go. Oh, a peanut the squirrel. See, I'll stand up for all the peanuts. Yeah. There we go. Vote for Peanut the squirrel. That's who has my vote. Peanut the squirrel. I work for or I voted for Peanut the squirrel. You wear many hats, Zach. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I like hetero hero. Yeah, hetero hero. Senior species ally. Dog mom Laura says, "I worked a lot of positive change, crossing my fingers. Good for you, Laura." Joe says, "I voted for Squirrel Daddy's nuts." Joe found Squirrel Daddy. Well, yeah, Joe found Squirrel Daddy. Squirrel Daddy's like putting it all out there. Like I said, the back door is unlocked and on full display. On display, on display. Oh, but you must use your straight voice. Yeah, bro. Let's do it, bro. What's up, bruh? Yeah. Love pussy. Like that. That was actually kind of hot. Like I was a little turned on by myself for a minute. The spit was like, ooh, spit in my mouth. Look at my eyes. Wet. Come take a dive. Tie me up like I'm surprised. Let's role play. I wear a disguise. I want you to park that Big Mac truck right in that little garage. Make it scream. Make me scream. Out in public. Make a scene. I don't cook. I don't clean. But let me show you how I got this ring. Bruh. Yeah, man. What's up, bro? Yeah. Gonna finger blast you later, chick. Is it weird if your straight wait, is it weird if your straight voice makes me gay? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Um, Endeb says Joe's on a work break and entered the chat. Here we go. Yeah, Joe came to cause chaos. Almost as good as your singing, Zach. Oh, wow. Why is everybody laughing? Zach practices. Yeah, I practice that voice. Zach's straight man faces. What's wrong with my straight man face? That's my face. Come sit on it, baby. Yeah. God, man. That's my Tom Sandoval. God. Raquel. God, Lala. You just don't get me. Like, I like white nail polish. It just makes me feel good, you know? Man. Or DJ James Kennedy with Logan in the bathroom. It's not about the pasta, Lala. End up says this live has definitely gone sideways. That's what every time Joe comes into the live chat, it always goes sideways. Brian said, I'm a bottom advocate. Support for getting your holes filled. Wow, right? You know, if you make nails into the wall, if you're nailing into the wall and there's a hole there, you have to fill the hole. I agree with you, Brian. You have to fill it up, especially before you move out of the apartment. Smooth it out, you know, all of it. Do more straight men impressions, please. Well, James Kennedy is a bit of a toss up, but I get what you're saying. I mailed my vote from New Zealand. I mean, you know, you wouldn't be the only person from another country that's voting. Oh, you sound even more gay. Oh, great. Thank you. Why? We love a sideways live. I mean, it always goes sideways. That voice sounded like a dub over a foreign movie. Yeah. Metro Mail. We need more tops in 2024. Listen, I'm 90% top. Occasionally, I'll be like, if you got a little pocket rocket, right? Maybe. If the vibes are right, I'm into it. I mean, what sponsor wouldn't love this banter? I mean, sometimes I forget that I have to be mindful of sponsors. Your Sandoval is classic. Where are the pups? The pups are in the living room. They're chilling. Brian says that he's a bottom advocate that won't bend over for me. Joe, Zach hasn't bottom for how long now? I don't know. Been a minute. Law Nerd says, you look so handsome this morning. Shine bright. That's right. Shine bright. Shine bright LGHT. I don't know if you mean shine bright light or you meant to put like LGBT, but you put LGHT. It's giving Amanda Bynes from She's the Man. Wow, Kenzie. Wow. Wow, Bethany. Wow. Wow. But thank you, Lawnert. That was very sweet of you. Oh, Dog Mom Lover says, love your channel. Thank you. Appreciate you. Let's get it. Is 10% for the heteros. Yeah, I love all the heteros. Did Brian Austin Green divorce that lady from Dancing with the Stars, Shauna? He wasn't dating Shauna. He was dating Megan Fox. He was married to Megan Fox. Miss Flaren Nostril says, my vote was registered in Michigan. So we all knew we needed to get it in. That's how I feel, right? Like when I'm a little horny, I'm like, we need to get it in, you know, but not in like a, you know what I mean. Joe says, we know Zach won't bottom for the Squirrel Daddy. Squirrel Daddy ain't a pocket. Nope, that is not a pocket rocket, and that is staying far away from me. That is a rocket. That's going to be a no. Brian says, if you vote and you're lucky, I'll send you all the app for my blue. Oh, Brian, I voted. How do I get lucky? Your male is a little misogynistic. Is it? I mean, I'm not trying to be misogynistic. Bro. I said bro. Like, how is that misogynistic? Bruh. Let me eat you out, bruh. No, you don't eat out, bruh. You eat out the chicks. The chicas. How old are your dogs now? They'll be 2 in February. I cannot wait for the next members live. Why? She's the man. Isn't that funny and fucked up at the same time that they compared me to She's the Man? I thought I just saw an Instagram post from Sharna and Brian Austin Green. Oh, I don't know. Brian has a kid with Shauna. Oh, okay. But like from a long time ago, before what's her name? Would you bought him for Vance? I mean, yes. Jeff and I have both agreed that would be a yes. I don't know. He's just hot. Like, I'm sorry, he's hot. You know? Like he just does things. I'm just like, what? Yeah. You're so inspirational. Can't handle the political drama, but watching is my habit. Yay! I'm glad, Heather. I'm so glad. I appreciate that. I love them horny misogynists. Thank you, Kelly. When are you coming to the UK next year? Planning on it. I'm thinking London. Um, Zach, you look fabulous no matter what, and I liked your straight guy voice. Thank you. Respect for my straight guy voice. The hetero voice does give Sandoval vibes. Well, JD Vance gives bottom vibes. Listen, I would top him too. I don't. There's something about him that just he's a hottie. Politics aside, I would hit it. I don't know why. I really don't know why. I just there's I don't know. Sorry. Now I'm getting embarrassed. Um, my dogs are golden labradoodles. Danielle says, "Come sit on." Oh, the Mrs. Roos said Zach is hot. Wow, straight Zach, Sandoval Zach, which Zach? Oh, Shauna and Brian Austin Green's kid was born recently. Oh, is he dating her now? Then he's not married to her. You know, Brian's oldest kid is with Vanessa Marcil. Yeah, so it was Vanessa and then Megan. Okay, so Shauna is the most recent. Got it. Homie needs to stop having babies. You know what I mean? Zach, if you tour the UK before Canada, my heart will break. Well, I would finish the US in New York and then go straight to Canada, and then I would go to the UK, and then I would end in Australia. Joe says, which one would you hit? Biden or Trump? As in, like, sleep with Biden or Trump? I don't know. I don't think I would sleep with either of them. I don't think either of them would be enjoyable in bed. I feel like sleeping with Biden would be like elder abuse, and then Trump, I just don't feel like he's got any skills, in bed. I just I think I would have to veto both of those options, but I would take Vance all day. Downtown Judy Brown. Sharon says, Zach, you're a cutie pie. Oh, thank you guys. Because you love a toxic man. I do. Oh my God. Austin Kroll. Michelle, you already know. Young Joe Biden was hot. I will agree with you on that one, stupid. I will agree with you on that one. Bobby says, and the title of your JD sex tape is just two normal gay guys. That's funny. Not elderly. Well, Trump would grab you by the pussy. Well, I don't have a pussy though. You know? Okay, I'm gonna get flagged on YouTube. Now I'm gonna get flagged. Now we're putting all the not so safe buzzwords. You guys are like, ooh, Zach, you're not brand safe. Let's really take you off the rails. I choke on my coffee every time you say stupid. I'm saying it because that's the username's name. That's their handle. Mm, 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 mm. How about Blue Eyes Newsome? I don't like Gavin Newsom, but he is hot. Like I would, you know, Newsom can get, corrupt me, daddy. Um, just got in. Did you hear more about the squirrel and the raccoon? What about the squirrel and the raccoon? Isn't it crazy that like that's a real conversation? Did you hear more about the squirrel? I didn't hear any more about them other than I mean, what's more to hear? They're gone. They're in pet heaven. Stupid is really getting a good laugh today. I know. Now you guys are gonna come in the next chat and you're gonna change your names to something crazy. This episode is brought to you by Ooh, vape. Dina says, I saw on Instagram that the squirrel guy was having peanut. Oh no, he was not. Oh, but he wasn't doing anything with the squirrel. He was only doing things on his OnlyFans. This sounds like a new members only episode. Will Zack hit it or quit it? Oh, yeah. Oh, well, that changes things. No, I don't. Maybe that was the complaint, but he wasn't doing anything with the squirrel. No, he wasn't doing anything with the squirrel. Well, I looked at it. I paid for it. There was nothing going on with the squirrel. Oh my God, don't taint Peanut, okay? They still didn't have to kill Peanut over that. Poor baby. But that didn't happen. That's no. That is disinformation. Wanda says, Zach, do you have any idea when you're going to London? I'm likely going to kick off the tour next spring, probably starting in April, May. So I'll do US and then I'll immediately go to Canada and then UK and then end in Australia. So I'm hoping to make it like a summer tour. So, yeah, Peanut and me have some things in common. We've both been stuffed by nuts occasionally. Well, Janet says, I love Lori Hill's video on plastic surgery. Oh, Anaconda says the complaint was that the animals had rabies, nothing to do with the OF account. Yeah, that's what I thought. I heard that it was rabies. See, we're spreading all sorts of misinformation. No, they watched kids and was looking for What? Now you guys are getting crazy with this. Tainting the dam. Tainting poor Peanut. All right. Well, gots to go. Gots to go. Watch everybody post their voting selfies. Joe, you're so shady. What did Joe say now? Joe's always saying something shady. The tour will be titled Spilling Tea. Oh, I think that was taken. No, the tour is going to be called Zactivated. It's the 2025 Zactivated tour. Because I'm going to be Zactivated the whole time. You guys are probably going to rile me up to say some shit. Oh my God, wasn't there a rumor about Richard Gere and a squirrel? Trisha, you're a day behind, sister. You're a day behind, little girl. No, that was a bad Mary. That was a bad straight bro Mary Cosby impression. Boom, 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 boom. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Sharon. Thanks, Laura. Thanks, bye, stupid. Bye, stupid. See you later. Zactivated. Very clever. I agree. It's going to be the Zactivated Tour 2025. I don't think I'll be coming to Arizona, Tiffany. But yeah, have a good one, guys. I love you. I appreciate you. Trisha said she laughed her butt off this morning, as you should. All right. Ciao for now. Give me a follow, Just Plain Zach. Follow the podcast at No Filter with Zach on Instagram. Catch a new episode tomorrow. All right. Ciao for now. Bye, 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 bye.